might say, oh, well, it's not considered game-breaking enough. There are more pressing concerns, something like that, which would be even more concerning because how could you not interpret infinite items as game-breaking? That actually might be even scarier if that's what they've rationalized to be the case. Yeah. So, turns out, yeah, that was actually it. That was... We solved the mystery as to why Streetwise has not been kill switched. Behavior has said it's just not important enough to be kill switched, which is what I really was hoping it did not end up as that for the answer. I really hoped it wouldn't, because that is just such a depressing level of, I don't even want to say incompetence, just like, I don't even know the word for it. Let me make this clear at the start of the video. Jocelyn is not directly a developer for the game, as far as I'm aware. I believe she's more in the community manager type role, moderator for the forums, but she is still an official spokesperson for Behavior. She works for Behavior, as far as I can tell. I want to make it clear that she's just reporting on the information that I think she's assuming the devs actually follow. So I don't necessarily think we should focus hate on people like this. Like, she's just reporting the news kind of thing here. So I just want to make that clear at the start. But holy fuck, what a comment. So, I uploaded a video just today about Streetwise and how broken it is, how it hasn't been kill switched. You can go watch that if you want to get a summary as to why it's broken and why they aren't doing anything about it and all that good stuff. But no sooner than an hour after I finished making that video and uploading it, we got a actual official Behavior response from this, saying that Streetwise does not meet the criteria for a kill switch. I'm not even going to put on B-roll gameplay here because I want you guys to just look at this and sit dumbfounded like I did for like 25 minutes with me. It sucks to have to say that plainly, as the last thing I want to do is minimize player concerns or frustrations. The team is aware it's being monitored, but it is not breaking the game. Word for word, it is not breaking the game. I need to just sit here and just rant about that phrase. Streetwise can give you unlimited charges of a medkit or a toolbox, to a lesser extent of usefulness, a flashlight, although still combined with Champion of Light, very, very useful. But the fact that it can give you infinite charges of these things is entirely game-breaking. If you get any toolbox, you are now doing generators twice as fast for the rest of the entire match. Franklin's Demise can no longer reset the charges of these items, so you can't really lose them. Even if you fucking die, someone can pick up your glitched toolbox and still benefit from it, and do generators at twice the speed. This is objectively game-breaking. I don't mean to be offensive here, but her opinion is wrong. This is incorrect. It is truly, by definition, game-breaking, doing generators at twice the speed just from toolboxes or medkits, infinitely resetting as many times as you want. These things are just completely broken. As broken as anything else that they've kill switched. Now, they have kind of hinted at, they tend to focus on kill switching things that result in like crashes and stuff like that. And obviously no one's going to argue with that. The game right now, the map, not the game itself. Honestly, the game should be kill switch, but the game map right now is kill switch because there's a couple of issues that can cause crashing, and that's completely understandable. Just a brief history of things that they've done in the past, like inner healing was bugged to where multiple people could benefit from the perk at the same time. I feel like that's not entirely game-breaking. It basically gave somebody a free heal when they didn't earn it, and it let someone else charge the perk for them, but it didn't break the game. It just gave them a free heal, kind of like how giving you infinite medkits would give you some free heals. There are a dizzying amount of contradictions with the kill switch, where they will say it's only for things that legitimately break the game, like the game doesn't function or it becomes stalemated because someone is stuck or something like that. And like I said, there are legitimate reasons for that, and there are examples of them doing that in the past. But then there's also things that are not game-breaking. Bearmar's ugly sweater cosmetic. It made him make no sound. Surely annoying. Having Iron Will for free is very, very strong and obviously not fair, but it's not game-breaking. It's by no definition game-breaking. That is less game-breaking than being able to do gens at twice the speed. Just straight up. It just is. That is far less game-breaking, but that was kill switched immediately. And then there are things that were, a bit more egregious. Nemesis had that bug where his attacks didn't count as attacks, so you could run play with your food, keep the 15% haste for the entire game. That's starting to get to like, okay, that's pretty damn bad. But again, by their definition, it doesn't break the game. The game still functions. He's just moving real fast. Honestly, it's like I just played RE3. It's like playing in Inferno or something like that. That's how fast Nemesis would actually move. Houndmaster was kill switched. She had this bug where she would retain her haste permanently. Obviously, again, that's even more haste. And we're starting to get like, okay, that is close to getting game breaking. She is able to move way too fast. So there's like a slider here. She, like, there's all that stuff. Merciless Storm, there was that bug where it was kill switch because even if you hit the skill checks, it would miss and then lock the generator. Then there was another bug with it where even if you hit the skill check, the generator would just completely regress. Now, this happened, once per match, so the match could still be finished. No one was being held hostage. It didn't break the game. Again, obviously, massively problematic, wildly overpowered, ridiculous, and it needed to be fixed, and I'm happy they kill switched it. But they're kind of all over the place with what counts as game breaking. I'm going to give you the coup de grace here on their absolute consistency. So, the issue right now with Streetwise is the perk can stack infinitely on itself. That is the main issue. You can retain the benefits of getting 80% more charges, and it stacks multiplicatively every time you do it. So you just get 80% more, 80% more. The issue is the perk is stacking upon itself, and that is giving an extremely unfair advantage, and that's unfair. Except Skull Merchant had the add-on Geographical Readout, which had its effects stack endlessly in the exact same type of way, and that was kill switched. I know, it's ridiculous, right? So we literally have an exact one-to-one relationship with something that has been kill switched. This add-on allowed you to repeatedly over the course of the match spit out more drones, which lets you get more break speed on pallets and more vault speed. So by the end of the match, you were breaking pallets in like, a quarter of a second and vaulting windows faster than survivors, which again, overpowered, broken, worthy of a kill switch, but it doesn't break the game. And it's the exact same thing that's happening here. They are stacking Streetwise multiple times to get an extremely unfair advantage. This was Skull Merchant stacking an add-on's effects multiple times to get a completely unfair advantage. It's the same exact thing. How is one of those kill switch and one of those is not? It almost makes me lean into slightly doing an us versus them here and saying they kind of a little bit let survivor shit slide a bit more. I don't want to do that because there are plenty of examples of them very quickly neutering killer stuff as well. But it does seem like when we have an exact one-to-one comparison here, like, how can you excuse one and not the other? It's just directly at odds with itself. It's so frustrating to see shit like that. And look, the whole thing about this is they don't seem to have any clear consensus on what the fuck the kill switch is actually supposed to do. I think we can all agree when things literally crash your game, that's fine. But when there are things that give this much of an advantage, that is what I would define as game breaking. Being able to do gens at twice the speed, being able to infinitely heal, all these things are what I would consider game breaking. And there's different levels of game breaking, but they have kill switched for less. And they have kill switch for more. There's just no consistency here. So I would very much love to see the developers actually come out with a statement that says exactly what they kill switch shit for and why, even with their definition, are there things that completely contradict each other. The Skull Merchant add-on being an exact replica of the current situation we're being in here. Because even if they give a very nice, perfect PR answer, we still have proof that they're incredibly inconsistent. So that's still... Even whatever answer they give is like, it feels like it's not going to be good enough, but I would still love to see them at least try to give some type of a response here. But shit like this is just depressing to read. I did not think I was going to upload another video today about this. But this shit just makes me sad to see. It shows that they have absolutely no idea what the hell the game is about if they can come out with a statement like that and say that this is not breaking the game. As an aside, I was talking about this on Twitter today, and I have to have a small section of this video devoted to people on Twitter just being fucking awful. Like, there are so many people excusing the Streetwise bug because there are other things in the chapter that they don't like. Clown is moving 2% faster, therefore I should be able to exploit. These are legitimate things that people are saying, and not in small amounts. There are a lot of people actually saying that because there are things they don't like about this patch, that they should be able to essentially cheat and that they're morally okay for doing it. It's like, there are people saying, hey, we're not going to get banned for this, so we should totally exploit and cheat, right? I have to ask, where the fuck did people's consciences go? Like, you are playing against other people and ruining their experience. This is not like a single-player game. These people should go play Skyrim and just download a bunch of mods to make them a god and just blow shit up if they want to, you know, have that type of god complex. Having the statement that it's not bannable to do an exploit, therefore I should do it, is such a bitch behavior. Don't do that. That's such a shitty thing to do. Again, not super related to the video, but the amount of times on Twitter today I saw people saying, it's not bannable, it's fine, do it. Like, okay. We'll see you next time.